Hi, I am Ritesh Roshan, Director of the GATE Academy, and it gives me immense pleasure to welcome Shreyans, who is the GATE Academy student and has secured All India Rank 9 in Computer Science in GATE 2016. So, Shreyans, tell us more about yourself.
Yeah, I'm basically from Calcutta and I've done my B.tech from BIT Mesra in electronics and communication. But I had this knack for computer science, so I decided to give my GATE in CS.
So, a very interesting fact about Shreyans is that he has done his BTech in electronics and communication, but still chose computer science for GATE exam and still could manage such a splendid rank of single digit, which is All India rank 9. Now, Shreyans, first thing what comes across from this information is GATE is an exam which gives us a flexibility to change your stream. So, if you have a knack for some other stream, then you can change over with the help of GATE. But Shreyans, since your regular studies in college was in electronics and communication, did you not face any challenge while when you were preparing for GATE in CS?
Yeah, there are many challenges. Like one of them is the coursework. The coursework from EC and CS are completely apart. And for that, I needed some video lectures and online test series. These helped me a lot, and the course material given by institutes also helped me.
So, Shreyans, All India rank 9. That's fabulous. So, whom would you like to dedicate your success to?
Firstly, to my parents, they helped me a lot. Means I said to them that I wanted to do my masters, and they said, "Okay, nothing from us, you can go." Next, I will say all the coaching classes that really helped me, and lastly, all God.
Perfect. So, I mean, yeah, it's very important that parents should allow their children to pursue their dreams, and it's very, very important. If they would not have allowed you, Shreyans, then it would have been very difficult for you to prove that you can secure all India rank in single digits. So, that's I really thank your parents for allowing you to do that. So, Shreyans, what is your general advice for students, or rather specifically for GATE 2017 aspirants? So there are many students who are in duality. They are in dual mind whether they should join coaching or distance learning programs from reputed institutes, or they should just study on their own. So what is your advice? Should they study on their own completely, or they should join some institute, either going to their classes or doing some distance learning program? So what is your advice for them?
I would say that if you are giving gate, then give your 100% in it. So if you are feeling that you are weak in some subjects, though, and then I will say that join some coaching classes, have some preparation for it. And this preparation also helps with your semester work and the placements that are there. So you will never need to worry that you will get placed in a good company or not because you are doing gate and you don't have time for the company preparations. This is a parallel, you go in parallel with gate and your placements.
So Shreyas, you secured All India rank 9 in GATE 2016. So do you think GATE Academy lectures also help you to prepare well?
Yeah, they help me a lot because I had to do my EC work, so I did not get the time to watch all the live lectures. There were live lectures, and when I did get time, I used to watch them. But also the feature that they are recorded, so I used to look up them, and anytime I had any doubts, so I used to refer them.
Perfect. So what you essentially are saying that uh, whenever you had time, you were attending live lectures, and when you could not because of your engineering college schedule, the fact that these live lectures are also kept in recorded format. So you used to refer to recorded lectures afterwards, and they used to clear your doubts. So that you think has been some help
Yeah, a
for
great
students.
help.
Great. So Shreyas, do you think that test series as a aid to prepare for GATE, is it in any way helpful for GATE preparations?
Yeah, test series is one of the most important thing in preparation for gates.
Oh, really?
Yeah, See, in test series, we know what our discomfort area, so we can prepare well about them. There are the questions which you do and you are not able to solve, so you have to focus more on them, and the strong parts you can leave it for other time.
Perfect. So basically, so if how test series help is, as you rightly said, is it points to the your areas of weakness as well as area of strength. So if you are weak in few areas, which is because you could not solve those questions, so you should reattempt that area. Perhaps you should refresh that theory portion and try attempting those areas. And slowly you will reduce the areas which are falling into the weakness zone and convert them into your zones of strength. Right? I think you mentioned one more thing about our test series is that how do you compare our test series questions, the level of questions which we ask in our test series vis-a-vis the actual GATE exam question? How is the comparative level between that?
I would say it is a slight in the tougher side.
The GATE is tougher or the
No, no, the GATE Academy questions, these are slightly in the tougher side
okay?
because I used to score around 55 to 60 marks, and in GATE I got 80.
Oh, amazing.
So,
So that, in fact, Shaz, I would like to share that the team of faculty also, which we have, and they are all from a very, very good institute. They are GATE toppers themselves. They have also consistently maintained that the test series questions, the level should be slightly higher than GATE exam.
actually,
As
it is needed.
it is needed. I completely agree because it prepares you for the worst circumstance, and then while you are attempting GATE exam, it seems that it's a cakewalk. It's much easier than what you have done earlier. So I think yeah.
And because of that, also means I used to give whole 3 hours for this GATE Academy test. But after giving the GATE exam, I thought that I had some time for the revision. So this revision time is also a must in the 3 hours.
Yeah, okay. So, what exactly would you like to elaborate on what you have point?
Means in 2.5 hours, I completed all the questions. Then I needed to revise whether I did any mistake, and many of my mistakes came out
Oh,
during
amazing.
that time.
Oh, amazing. So you are saying that since you attempted GATE questions so many times during
Yes.
mock test, that your speed increased, and hence you attempted questions before the cutoff time. So
Yeah.
almost you had half an hour left to go back and see what you had made, your whether your answers are correct or not.
Yes.
So that really helped you in the GATE exam. That's amazing. So Shreyans, you spoke about the importance of test series in GATE preparation. So do you also think that since we have 50 plus centers all across India and we have so many students who take up our test series, so a comparative evaluation, how we have fared compared to people who are taking this exam all across India, that also helps.
Yeah, see, this helps us to know that where we stand, and accordingly we can prepare for it. And there's also one thing that when I started my online test series, so I used to score in the bottom 50%.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So accordingly, I prepared it and got better.
So comparative benchmarking motivated you to do
Yes,
more
definitely.
studies and perform better as. And I think one more aspect is that you should do all your mistakes before the actual exam. So you attempt all the mock tests, go through the our 10 mock tests which we do, and do all your mistakes before get exam, so that during exam you do not do any mistakes.
And also there are the subject tests.
Yeah.
These subject tests help us to know about the subjects, that where do we stand in these subjects.
Perfect. So you can keep testing yourself. So whatever knowledge you have gained in a particular subject by attending video lectures, by attending lectures, by reading books, you can test your concepts whether you have learned them well or not by attempting these subject level tests. Is that what you meant?
Yes.
Yeah. Perfect. So Shreyans, let's take a step back and let's analyze this thing. That why did you take up GATE at all? I mean, you are from a very good institute. You would have got placements. You are from BIT Mestra and you would have got nice placements. But why did you take up GATE? Why to study
The,
for 2 more years?
the first thing was that I was in EC and I wanted to know more about computer science. So the things that I learned myself was not enough. At least I thought that these are not enough. So I thought that doing a master's would be nice. And looking at the job also, so mostly the companies that come to the campus are consultancy and IT firms. So they are not giving me core opportunities. So I wanted to have a company that is core to me.
That's perfect. I mean, it's a very, very valid aspiration because if you have studied in engineering and you would like to pursue the core technical subjects, so why to join a consulting firm? You would rather do GATE and pursue your technical dreams rather than diversifying into some other stream. So that's a very valid aspiration to have why you should write GATE. Shreyas, so you have secured such a good marks in GATE. You have secured 79.6 and you are all India rank 9 in computer science 16. So what do you think? Should a student attempt GATE as soon as he is into fourth year as a fresher, or should he take a break, prepare for GATE exam, and give it afterwards as a repeater? So, in either of the case, which case do you think is he's more probable to get a better rank?
I think while he is in the fourth year, it is a better choice to give the GATE exam because you are learning the concepts right now. And if you take a break, then you have a break from the studies also. So it's better to give the GATE right now. The confidence level that you have in your final year is way higher than the one who takes a drop.
So it's better to take up a GATE, start preparing during the college, and take up GATE as soon as you are in fourth year rather than taking a break afterwards. Shreyans, anybody who wants to pursue master's courses in technology, right? So in India, they have two options. One is to write GATE and get into IITs, Institute of Science, which are also top ranking institutes in the world, or take up GRE and go abroad for MTech, MS, PhD. So, what is your word of advice for these students who are unable to decide between the two?
Actually, I am from a middle class family. So, in terms of money, also, if I see, then after giving GRE, you are getting into colleges that you have to spend a huge amount of money. But in here, instead, we get stipend from the colleges. So that makes a lot of difference. Means, what is the point if you study for 2 years, spend 50 lakhs, and then you end up 5 years paying for that?
That's true. So basically, you are saying that return on investment is also very high if you take up GATE and get into Indian government institutes like
Yes.
Institute of Science and IITs, where you actually get paid while studying rather than spending much for your studies. Right. So, Shreyans, All India rank 9, computer science, but GATE aspirant from across streams, across all branches of engineering, would like to know that is there a secret ingredient by which you can, or is there a set formula by which you can secure such fabulous ranks?
I would not say that there is any secret ingredient. There is no perfect plan that you can follow to get the rank. The main thing is that you have to be in your own schedule. You have to work hard for it. So for my schedule, I had it like this that for 6 to 7 hours, I used to study. I analyzed my test papers and used to do problems that were faced by me.
Perfect. So what you list as not that secret ingredient, but which actually helped you is tests and taking more and facing more and more questions and then analyzing them with a
I
lot of focus.
dedicated the last month of GATE only to the test series. Just give the test series and solve the problems that you weren't able to do.
Amazing. So last entire month only for revision, practicing mock test, practicing full length papers, and analyzing those problems which you could not solve.
Yes.
So, well, it might not be the secret ingredient, but it really helps and guides future GATE aspirants. So I have observed that there are so many students in engineering colleges who do not take up GATE or do not take it seriously because they are not having a very good CGPA score. Their performance in engineering college semester exams are not very good, and they get discouraged, and hence they do not take up GATE, or they do not opt for taking help. They do not take it seriously. So what was your CGPA chance? And do you have any piece of advice for these kind of students who are suffering from a low confidence level?
Actually, I also had a very less CGPA.
Oh, really?
Mine was just 6.5, so I barely crossed the cutoffs for these institutes.
Oh,
Yeah. And people should not get discouraged about these things. These things happen because Indian institutes have a different way of education. But for GATE, we have all conceptual. So there is no mugging, and if someone has a good basics, then anyone can do.
perfect. So you're saying that somebody who is scoring low in their semesters, having a lesser CGPA, if he is well determined and his concepts are on the right path, then he should definitely attempt GATE and should not be discouraged by the fact that he is not being performing till date. So if you are determined, you can really do it.
Yeah.
Thank you.